The Dog and the Hog by Paul M. Hansen. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow or the hog that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. 2 Peter 2, verse 22. Over the course of my 46 years in the ministry, I have witnessed many tragedies. However, one of the worst and most painful things I have seen is when those whom God has called, redeemed, delivered, and given vision, turn around and go back to the very things He set them free from. During the days of Israel's and Judah's return from exile, a similar pattern occurred. God sent His people into Assyrian and Babylonian captivity because of their sin, idolatry, and their embrace of the ways of the surrounding pagan nations. However, when God delivered them from captivity and they returned to their inheritance, it didn't take long before they slipped back into the old ways. Now when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, the people of Israel and the priests and the Levites have not separated themselves from the people of the lands, doing according to their abominations. Ezra 9, verse 1. Ezra had returned with a multitude of people. The temple was being rebuilt, and Jerusalem was being restored. Amid all the restoration and the great things God was doing, the people, priests, and Levites fell back into the same trap that had caused the captivity in the first place. They began to join themselves to the surrounding nations, marrying their women and embracing their pagan practices. Upon hearing this news, Ezra fell on his face before the Lord in astonishment, rending his mantle and pulling out the hairs of his head and beard. We are witnessing the same behavior today as we did then. God has called His remnant people to return and rebuild. Yet instead of staying the course and fulfilling God's ordinances, many are like the dog returning to its vomit and the washed hog wallowing in the mire. What a disgrace, what a shame. Ezra's words to God speak volumes. And said, O my God, I am ashamed and blush to lift up my face to Thee, my God. Ezra 9, verse 6. I join Ezra and echo his words to my Lord. How many will take this season of rebuilding and restoration seriously? How many are ashamed and blush at the thought of ignoring God's call and embracing the idols, practices, and filth of the world? Is there anything more disgusting than a dog or a hog returning to the very things from which they were delivered and cleansed? Return to the Lord, not to the world.